Neptune's signature blue hue comes from methane in its atmosphere, which is very good at absorbing red and even infrared light. JWST is continuing to tour the solar system and has released a brand new image of the ice giant Neptune. This provides the first clear image of Neptune's rings for over 30 years, and also shows off Neptune's moons. This infrared image covering 0.6 to 5 microns came from Webb's Nircam instrument and shows us the clearest image of Neptune's delicate ring system since Voyager 2 flew past the planet in 1989. Captured with Webb's signature diffraction spikes usually reserved for bright stars and active galactic nuclei. As you look carefully, you can see that Neptune also has 6 visible diffraction spikes. They're much wider and fainter than those of stars or of Triton. This is because Neptune is such a big object, meaning we're really seeing the diffraction spikes from all over the planet adding up to form these large ones nestled in the rings of Neptune. Closer to the planet too, we can see in another 6 of Neptune's 14 known moons, which are all named after minor water deities in Greek mythology. In this wider shot we see the ice giant hanging out in front of a glorious background of galaxies. Neptune is one of 4 planets outside the asteroid belt, including Saturn and Uranus. These planets have a diameter of 4 to 12 times that of Earth. They have no solid surfaces. They have vast atmospheres containing significant volumes of hydrogen and helium, as well as traces of other gases. Neptune is the smallest gas giant in our solar system with an equatorial diameter of 30,775 miles. Neptune could house roughly 60 Earths in volume. Neptune is the only large planet that requires a telescope to see 1/5 as bright as the faintest stars visible to the unaided eye. It has an apparent magnitude of 7.8. As a result, it is safe to assume that Neptune has never been observed before the invention of telescopes over the last few years. Earth-based telescopic studies of Neptune has revealed intriguing hints of dynamic cloud structures on the faraway planet. As the Earth only needs 365 days to orbit the fixed star of our planetary system completely, Neptune predicts a much longer period of time for orbiting the Sun. It takes almost 165 years before the ice giant has completely orbited the Sun. The days on Neptune are again relatively shorter than on our Earth. According to this, Neptune only needs about 16 hours to rotate once around itself, just like on our blue home planet. Neptune also has different seasons. While autumn, winter and the others on Earth last only a few months each, the individual periods on Neptune extend over a period of more than 40 years. In the late 1970s, NASA sent the unmanned spacecraft Voyager 2 into space to study the composition of various planets in our solar system. The spacecraft had already collected important information about Jupiter and Saturn. It finally reached the immediate vicinity of Neptune in 1989. Voyager 2 succeeded in taking the first real photos of the giant planet, which show the celestial body in all its galactic splendor. During the mission, the planet's rings were discovered for the first time. Neptune was first discovered in 1846, and named after the mythical Roman god of the sea, also referred to as Poseidon. Neptune appears blue, because its methane absorbs most of the red in the spectrum, leaving mostly green and blue. Voyager 2 flew by Neptune only 22 miles off its chartered course, and only 1 second off its scheduled flyby time. Taking off only 3,000 miles over the planet's north pole, Voyager found Neptune to be a giant ball of melted rock and ice, shrouded in hydrogen, helium, and methane gases, its atmosphere flogged by winds of up to 700 miles per hour. Voyager flew the nearest that any spacecraft has come to one of the outer planets, uncovering at least 4 complete rings of ice and rock, 6 new moons, and a great dark spot. Also a hurricane the size of Earth blazing in Neptune's southern hemisphere. Triton, the largest of Neptune's 8 moons, orbits in an opposite rotation from the planet. Triton was once probably an unrestrained object in orbit around the Sun, until it hit the Moon and was captured by Neptune's gravity. A blemish marked by impact craters and glazed pink by a radiation blitz of methane and nitrogen ices. In the Solar System, one of the most reflective. Scientists noticed jagged mountains, high cliffs, and frozen lakes.